Can't find the. There we go. I'm making sure where the lens is, guys. I could never find the lens on this camera. Let's see if I can move the stand like this. Is that better? Okay, guys. I think that light behind me is going to be a bother. Happy Valentine's Day 2026 to all. It's 10:34 in the morning, California time. I'm getting ready to head out to Costco to cash out my 2%. Is it 2%? I don't remember what they give you for the credit card. When you use the credit card, you get back percentage. It's only like $50, but it can go for Valentine's Day, don't you think? And then I have to stop by Walmart to pick up pineapple juice to mix kombucha because I do that every 9 days. I'm painting my nails, by the way. I'm painting my nails so I could look cute for Valentine's Day. For what purpose, I don't know, because we don't really do anything for this day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? My dad and mom met on Valentine's Day. Hi, Pamela. How are you? How art thou? Just popping in with a quick live to see how everybody's doing. I used to do more lives than this, but man, I've been so busy behind the scenes because it's tax season. And I got to get my stuff ready to get my taxes done. And I got to make sure I cross all my T's and dot all my I's. Good to hear. Happy Valentine's Day, Pamela. I was just saying, we don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. If Joe knows that I want something and he can get it for me, he'll get it any time of the year. He don't wait for Valentine's Day. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Painting my nails. Ha ha ha. Let it match my little outfit. And it matches my shoes. My shoe. I can't show my shoe. I'll show it afterwards. I would have to take it off to show it. So, what you guys up to today? I wanted I wanted to talk about that missing lady, Miss Nancy Guthrie. I have another channel that I'm building out that I'm not gonna share here because I want different algorithm over there. But that's where I'm talking about Miss Nancy Guthrie a lot, giving my little own opinion and stuff like that. What do you guys think happened to that lady? I talked to a very good friend just now, and I was shocked when he told me that he thought she was still alive. I'm like, am I the only one thinking that? Honestly, guys, am I the only one thinking that she's... You like my little cute outfit? I made this, I made this. Well, I cut and design, but my husband sew. I don't know how to sew. I know how to sew like with needle and thread, like hand sew. But he know to sew on the machine. So answer, are you guys following the story first of all? And second of all, if you're following the story, do you think she's still alive? I've gone back and forth to where I've kind of lost hope a couple of times, right? You pray, right? You pray. And I'm like, oh no, she might be gone. And then something will happen to make me feel like, no, 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 she's here, she's here. Honestly, I suspect that this was done by a family member. If it's not like close family member, like that daughter that people are suspecting and the daughter's husband, it's somebody close, a niece, a nephew, a cousin. I feel like it was done. I feel like it was done by a group of people, at least three or more. At least three or more. I feel like there's a couple of women involved in it and a couple of men. And sometimes I have serious questions as to whether the guy that appeared at the door is a man or a woman. I think it's a guy. I think it's a guy, but sometimes I question it. You know what I mean? I was like, who is he? And what was he trying to do with that shrubbery? Somebody said he wasn't trying to cover the camera with the shrubbery. He was trying to like get the vine behind the camera to pull it off. But I guess he pulled cilantro or something and it wasn't strong enough. I don't know what he pulled. See, I keep saying he because, and it's not the mustache that makes me think he's a he. I think it's the body, but that body could be bulky. They could have bulked up somebody, you know what I mean? To make them, I don't know that they can make them look way, way taller than they are, but more bulky. But then the eyes look very feminine. I am down a rabbit hole with this. I, I, I eat, sleep, and breathe this. I haven't even watched politics. I don't know what's going on about the epilepsy file. I don't know nothing going on in that sector of the world because I'm focused on this. Today is Valentine's Day. I'm praying and asking God for them to bring her home safely today. Bring her home safely today, God. Circus Drop, who cares? You think, Pamela, do you think it is though? I know it could be, but you think it is? Oh my God, I want somebody to talk this thing with so bad. Man, I got some purple nail polish on the green one, but I guess it goes with the whole simmy that I'm wearing. This is probably gonna come off by tonight anyways. My nail polish don't stay on too long. My hand's always in water. I watched this video, Pamela. I watched this video with this guy that was a linguist. He normally does language stuff. And I guess he reads people through how they speak. And he did a video and he says, I don't usually do body. I do language, but I'm going to do body. And he drew on the video with a marker to show you why he thinks it's a woman. And I was fascinated. He even showed the glove hand where it looks like it's two gloves and all this here is glove and this is just the pinky finger and it was a small pinky finger and he said there was a ring, a little ring on the pinky finger. But you know what? After I watched the guy's video, I am so sorry I didn't send it to somebody or at least send it back to myself because I can't find the man video again. I can't even find the man channel. I don't know if they took down the video. Hi, Lucy. What it going? What it going? Thank you so much, my darling. I told you, I said, I feel like crap today. I don't feel sick. I just feel like stressed. I feel stressed today because I'm preparing to send off all my information to my tax guy. And I don't want to have to send two separate emails because I forgot something and I'm crossing my T's, dotting. And I'm stressed out in my brain about tax stuff. So I don't feel sick, thank God. But I told you I can't. So I told him, let's go to Costco. Let's go get our little money that you rack up when you use the Costco credit card. And it's only $50. It's a little bit of money. I said we're gonna stop by Walmart and buy a tin of Dole pineapple juice so I can come home and mix my kombucha. I mix my kombucha every 9 days. I drink like 4 to 8 ounces every other day. I can't drink it every day because the bubbles really mess me up. But I know that thing's healthy for my digestion and I love it. I love what we make. I love that we make pineapple and we make pineapple mixed with dark grape juice. We make those two. Those are the flavors we've settled on. So, and I put on, Jada loaned me this necklace. Jada loaned me this necklace, the Divine Feminine. And then I had this forever and ever and ever. I think from one of Joe's brothers. Is that from Joe's brother? Yeah, the necklace is from Joe's brother. I think it was like a birthday gift. And then I had the earrings from my sister. And if you guys like watch my videos for any length of time, you know we walk in the morning, although I haven't walked in 2 weeks. And one morning I went on a walk and I was wearing or one evening I think I went on a walk and I was wearing the earrings, and one of them fell off and went missing. And we went back several days on the route in the day because it was already getting dark by the time I got back. We went back in the light early in the morning. We like the next morning we went super early to try to look for it, but we couldn't find it. So I've never found this earring and I can't find it to buy online. My sister gave me the earrings to match the necklace because when she saw the necklace, she goes, "Oh, I have the perfect earrings to match." So these were hers and she gave them to me and I treasured them forever. 'Cause I hate losing stuff people give me. I don't mind losing stuff I buy, but when people give it to me, I hate losing stuff. So I have the one earring. Oh Lord, the dog wants to start to bark right now. And then my cousin Megan had given me this pair of earrings. So it's all hearts today. The ring is hearts too, see? You traveling right now, Lucy? You going to Belize right now? Oh my goodness. I know, Pamela, $50 can buy groceries, but girl, you know what I gotta do with that $50? What do I have to do with that $50? I already paid my Costco membership, so that's covered. I have to pay the cable because the cable goes with the internet. Girl, every time the money come in, it goes right into a bill. Lucy, oh my God, I'm so glad I bought this. Jesus. He never see the Amazon truck, right in front of my house, but he had the FedEx old ass truck. I don't know why Amazon stopped there because they didn't bring nothing. Hi, Shawnee. Hey, Shawnee, I remember you. Shawnee, you from Tasha's chat, right? How you doing? Girl, last time I saw you got married, you were trying to have a baby, or you were pregnant. Girl, how you doing? Hey, Valencia. Ivy, tú te callas. Evie, it gone. Oh, she could never sit down. Hi, Carla, my darling. Shawnee, how you doing, my love? Girl, I'm in a whole different sector. Not, I mean, viewing sector. I'm in a whole different viewing. I'm still cooking. I'm still doing my cooking show, but I'm in the card reader sector. Child, you good? Oh, okay. Did you get married? Girl, me and Shawnee having a whole day conversation, getting caught up. I have to call Thomasina too. She was calling right before I went live. I said, girl, I'm going live. Meet me in the live, Thomasina. Oh, thank you, Shawnee. I love you too. You know, I didn't have any fight over in that sector, right? I just stopped watching everybody. I stopped watching everybody because I'm tired of the topic about that girl that they were talking about. You've been married for a year now? Oh my goodness, congratulations. Carla, my darling. How is you? How is you? How is you? Yeah, it got to be too much. And then when people team up and then I like the team and then they fight and they split up, I get mad. I get too invested. So I'm like, I'm done. I'm in the card reader sector. Yeah. Carla, look how my nail polish match my outfit. Girl, girl. And the shoes match too. The shoes is kind of weird. The shoes is checkers. I made a cruel bun for your daughter and family yesterday. How did, I was just gonna ask how did it came up, but you said they loved it. I made two the other day, one with evaporated milk, one with heavy cream. And the one with evaporated milk did not taste as good as the one with the heavy cream. But keep in mind, the one with the heavy cream I made with brown sugar and a lot more sugar. I just think the other one wasn't sweet enough. So, and honestly, the bun tastes way better with coconut milk. Point blank, period. The nails are pretty. Thank you. I went to go get $1.77 at Walmart. I buy the cheapest stuff because it's going to come off in a day or two. It's going to come off in a day or two. So we were talking about Miss Nancy Guthrie, guys, because I'm fascinated by this case and I'm praying to God that she's still alive. And I feel like I'm the only one in the sector that I'm watching, the card readers, the mediums, the psychics, so on and so on. A lot of them are talking to this lady on the other side. I'm like, they're going to look whole as stupid if this lady is still alive. Because I don't feel like she's dead. I feel like she was nabbed by family and I feel like they have her medication. Medication, blood thinners are easy to get right across the border. You don't even have to go across the border. You go to any swap meet in California or Arizona, and then people have their medication under the table hidden. And you buy your prescription medication. And I'm not talking about painkiller and stuff like that. I'm talking about medicines that in Belize and Canada and other parts of the world, Mexico, those medicines are not prescription. They will have those, but they're prescription here in America because they make everything prescription here, so you could spend more money on it. Like Jada has a cream that's called ketoconazole, and it's sold over here in America at the 1% level in Walmart and stuff like that. But at the 2% level, they want you to have a prescription, and you have to go through a lot of rigmarole to get it. So we always bring it from Belize. They don't stop you. They don't stop you from bringing it from Belize. But if you run out, go to the swap meet. They'll have it there under the table. The hell? Why so much what? Carla, why so much what, babe? Email me, you might still, oh, I think it is, I don't throw away like email addresses. I don't even know what we're eating today. Pamela, you know, Pamela, you already know. It's like they have the stuff you need right there. They probably have Dr. Castro. They have everything you need. From her family? Okay, so this is Jada's theory. Jada thinks the daughter did it, Annie. And Jada thinks it's a simple thing as paying back the rich daughter that's on TV because maybe there's a jealousy there. And it's like, I'm over here, have to mind mommy. You know, even though she lives in her own place, I still have to go look after her all the time. And you over there living your best life in New York and you worth 40 million and you gonna give me some of that some way, somehow. That's what Jada thinks. It's a simple, I'm jealous and I'm going to get payback from you. I think a little bit deeper where I think it's actually a shakedown for, give me some of that money. right? But I don't know why they say why did the kidnappers leave why did they not leave a note when they nabbed the lady, right? Because they're not professional kidnappers. They haven't studied out how to kidnap. And kidnapping really has gone away in America, right? Who did the last person get kidnapped? That little girl up there in Utah? Smart, Elizabeth Smart, was that the last one got kidnapped, right? So they didn't leave any ransom note. They took like 3 days before Harvey Levin. I'm watching him side eye too. 3 days before he get a ransom note, right? And look at this idiot with the Bitcoin. Why would I be shaking down people in a possible bribery charge to shake down people for a Bitcoin when they're giving away a ransom? And I learned because I'm watching this police detective girl. I'm in everybody thing just watching. I'm a bushwatcher right now. This police detective, I forget the name of his channel, something about strategic eyes. And he's an SVU police detective out of New York, and he has a channel. And he says when it comes to not ransom, rewards, the rewards are tax-free and you can collect them anonymously. They'll give you a code, you log into the system, you punch in the code, you claim your reward. They don't have to know who you are, and it's tax-free. Girl, you know I always keep my eyes peeled. Okay, so I had a question too, Carla. I'm like, did the old lady even get taken home that night after the dinner, right? Because when the thing first came out, I saw a comment somewhere or heard somebody say that there was an argument at the dinner at the daughter's house that night, and that the argument was about money. I don't know if that is true because I didn't see it anywhere else after that. I'm like, man, I have to screenshot these things, right? So let's say that that didn't even happen. When they drop off the old lady, they open the garage door, and people are asking, why did they go in through the garage? That's how we used to come into our house when we first moved here. We have that little porch where the front door is situated, where it's hidden. So when I come back with the kids, they were little. My kids were 6 and 4 and 9 months when I moved here. And so I would come back with the stroller and everything, and I'm packed up in the porch area, trying to get in the door with the kids. Anybody could rush up into that little porch area and harm me, and none of my neighbors would be able to see because of the way the porch is set up and the way the front door is. So we would enter through the garage or through the side gate, especially like when Joe was at work. I wouldn't even enter through the garage. We didn't drive our cars in the garage. You know, we always keep our cars outside. And so I would open the garage with the remote and come in, and I'd be so afraid that somebody could jump in behind me while the garage door is closing. So when Joe wasn't home, I would go through the side gate because we had two big dogs. We had a Doberman Shepherd mix, and we had another shepherd. That one wasn't as big as the other one. So we had two big dogs, and later on we got the Rottweiler. So we always had big dogs, and they would always come greet us at the gate, so nobody would mess with us. So that's how I would come in through the side garage door. So that I didn't have any questions about that. I just said, well, maybe that's how she enters her house, right? So the lady, 2 minutes, boom, the door opened, closed, the lady went in. Why wouldn't I get out my car? Even my children, when they were younger, if they would drop somebody home, they would say, let me go in with you and make sure the house is secure. Okay, everything good? You're good? You want your remote? You want this? Okay, then, bye. Why did they not do that? So then when I asked the question, did she even go back home? Or did she just disappear out of the daughter's house? I answered my own question by yes, because there were drops of blood in front of the door, and they tested the blood and said the blood is hers. Now, them drop of blood look like very precise. You think somebody just like drop some down there? Because the lady was on blood thinner, so she probably bleed easy. If not, I feel like it dropped out of her nose. Her nose was probably bleeding. Hi, Simply Smarter. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day, my love. Hi, Sharon. Right, she left the drops of blood. So I'm like, okay, so she was there. So can you imagine? No, the person that was at the front door, I feel like that was just either like a part of the scam or whatever that they're trying to do, the wool that they're trying to pull over our eyes, or that person was waiting for somebody to let them into the house because the person went in through the back door. You think it, oh my God, see, I love talking about this because you guys give me more ideas. You guys give me more ideas. Oh my God. She said it could have been planted because they were kind of clean, right? Blood spatter is usually messy. And that didn't look like blood spatter, by the way. It looked like splatter with the L in it. Because spatter is when it spatter goes like far, and because it's traveled so far, it dries out and it just boom, right? Splatter is like it's wet. There's a difference between spatter and splatter. Child, I'm so glad I'm talking this stuff with you guys, because then people in here tired of hearing me talk this. They're like, oh my God, this lady again. I'm like, I want them to find her alive so bad. So bad, so bad, so bad. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It could have been planted, right? Oh my God. Are you guys thinking the same thing I'm thinking? Because I don't want, I hate to put it out there because I don't want to accuse people falsely. So, we're just talking smack. We just looking with our eyes and thinking with our brain, right? Try to make the crime scene her house. Okay, Sharon, do you think she's alive? No footprints in the blood. Valencia, is that you? Valencia, why you green? Does that mean you're a member? Is that why you... Why Valencia is green? Hi, Hazel. Hazel, I want to hear your opinion on this. Hazel think just like me. You think she's probably not? Oh, you're a member. Oh my God. Thank you for being a member. I'm going to have to put out a member video. Member video is where the gossip goes down. You guys better not share nothing I tell you guys in my members video. Jada, do you think Miss Nancy is still alive? Okay, Jada thinks. So I talked with my best friend from the radio station, and I was shocked that he thought she was still alive. I was very shocked.
Most drunks are intuitive.
Most what?
Drunks.
Oh my God. Don't be calling my friend a drunk.
If we just accepted what we were.
Hazel thinks she's gone. Hazel, take it back. No, guys, you guys can put your opinion, honestly. I think I'm that person, and I know that you guys know that about me. When my mom was dying, I didn't let up. I was vicious because I didn't want nobody to speak death over her. And even though I knew it didn't look good, I did not speak death over her. And sometimes I wonder, sometimes I question myself, like, should I have just whispered in her ear, Mom, if you have to go, we'll be okay. You can go. Should I have done that? Is that what she needed? I don't know. But I didn't handle it that way. I was speaking life. Life. Hi, Michelle. How are you?
No, because Grandma wanted to live.
Okay, so I was right. Sharon said they may never know what happened. No, I think we'll know. I think we'll know exactly what happened to her. Then last night, oh my God, I'm watching these. I call them storm chasers, but Jada called them something else. What did you call them? Night crawlers? Is that what you call them, Jada?
Night crawlers.
Night crawlers? These are these channels where these people just follow where the crime has happened, and they follow behind the real reporters and try to get the scoop. So I've been watching this one that's called JRL, I think, or JLR. JLR investigates. I don't like when they put numbers and initials in their title, because then I won't know who you are. I won't remember your name. So this guy he hasn't slept in 14 days. I don't think he sleeps. I don't know where he uses the bathroom, but he follows back and forth to Miss Nancy house, to Annie house, to wherever the scanner says the cops are rushing to. And so yesterday the cops rushed to a house 1.5 miles away from Miss Nancy house, and SWAT did a sting, and they pull out 2 guys out of there with their mama and this, and they said it looked like the guy. I'm like, that guy don't look nothing like that guy in the front door. The daughter's husband's bandmate look more like him. Bushwatchers, come out and say hi. Bushwatchers, you could say hi. The cop that I'm watching, he says, "Look," on a bit, because I'm watching from the bushes, and the cop was like, "I don't like to talk in people's chat because some creators are very rude, right? I remember I went into this medium's chat like a year ago, and I really liked him. I thought he was a handsome looking guy. I liked his voice. I liked what he was talking about, because voices matter. If your voice is screeching or it's too like Megan Kelly, I can't listen to her voice. The timbre in her voice, plus she talks bullcrap, right? But the timbre in her voice hits something right in my eardrum that makes me feel like I'm gonna die. I'm like, oh God, I can't listen to this woman. And there's a young guy, a young, handsome little 17-year-old or 18-year-old boy that is singing opera right now. He made it onto some TV show or something, and I can't listen to him. I usually like a bass voice, and he's singing on key and everything, and I want him to be successful, but he's not for me. He's not for me. His bass doesn't sit right in my eardrum. It's almost too bass. He is so low with his bass that I almost can't hear him. Just saying. She has had no medical issues. That makes me doubtful she's still here. She has had, oh, so many. My theory on that, Hazel, the sheriff has made, oh yeah, the sheriff has, you don't have to correct the stuff if you write mistakes, okay? Because I'm gonna try to figure it out. I think that if it's a family member who nabbed her, Hazel, I think they were stashing some of her medication on the sly. Like every time she filled her prescription, they probably took some out and put it on the sly. Because it doesn't make any sense to have a dead person to try to negotiate with. Maybe that's just me being optimistic, hoping this lady is alive. You know, I just pray and hope that she's alive. I mean, you could see that the daughter, Savannah, loved her mom, and she just seemed like a lovely person. And I'm getting mad with people in other people chat that's saying, how come other missing people don't get this much coverage? Well, because the daughter's famous. Duh. I have no issues with that. Because if I'm famous and somebody from me went missing and I could use my fame to get all this eyes on it, hell yeah, I'm going to do that. And you know I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite. I say, girl, 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 girl. So that's what I've been doing 24/7. The minute I wake up, I'm like, did they find her? Let me see what's going on. Let me go check out all my channels, so on and so on. I think it was planned to a degree, but I think they're all probably junkies. You don't see somebody eye look glazed over? I just found him last night. Hazel. He popped up in my feed. Well, I didn't find him. He popped up in my feed. Surviving the Survivor. No nonsense or weird theories. I think I started to watch some of it. Is that the one where he had a panel on? Does he bring panel on his show? I've been watching that JLR investigates 857 Tucson and something ICKEDMEL. They have some weird names. I can't remember it. But that ICKEDMEL, he just streams what JLR is doing. He has panels, yeah. Yeah, I think I started to watch, but the panels kind of bore me because everybody talk over each other. I'm like, okay, this one's not for me, but I'll probably go back and watch. Sometimes I like the conspiracy theories. When they get too far-fetched, and I back up. You know, I just feel like it's somebody that knows her, and I don't necessarily think it's somebody who worked on the house. They like to blame the workers right away, right? Because most workers are Latin, right? Oh, it's the workers, it's the roofers, it's the blah, blah, blah.
Joshua says every time I wear these pants, he thinks I'm gonna go and like do a dance battle and win
Too legit to quit.
win the right amount of money for your surgery.
Is that whole outfit Timo?
Sheen. Girl, Sheen.
Sheen, okay.
Sheen.
Your weight loss coming good though, baby.
Thank you.
Keep it up, keep it up. She done lost some weight in Ireland and came back and is keeping up on it. She's not counting calories like I am, but she's eating healthier, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to be more focused. So I mean, I'm slightly counting calories, but I'm just trying to.
But you're not writing it. Is that Dean?
Yeah, that's Dean.
Is he bringing Gaia?
No, guys, I daycare.
Oh, damn.
I'm
Okay.
not
Oh, you're going to, okay. Jada, Sharon is asking if we think he could be a family member. Let Jada answer the question.
It's the sister. I would like all the money and all the parties When I'm ready.
Oh, you betting money? Oh, I heard. Evie, that's just Dean. I heard that the betting market. What's the betting market called again? The betting market is taking bets on if the lady's gonna be found dead or alive, and if it's the daughter that did it. They're taking bets. Hi, Kathy. I wanna. I wanna. Let me see if I have a. I wanna get a clock. I think this thing is dirty, but we'll see. Sorry, guys. Dean is coming in, and the dog went crazy. Evie. It's just Dean. Oh no, nobody passed. Dino!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's overwhelmed. She's gonna be overwhelmed.
Oh my god. You act like you don't get love. You act like you don't get love. You sweet little pudding. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Jada, can you give me a cloth for cleaning the glasses? My lens is dirty. Thank you. Is that better? A little bit better, right? No, it's nobody that passed. We're talking about Miss Nancy Guthrie. We're putting in our 2 cents.
See the nails are fucked up.
Hey, she moved my pillow slip from there. She's gonna tear my handle. She went berserk. Oh my god, it's only Dean.
What?
No, I'm not that important.
Yes, he is. I'm trying to fix Dean and
She-
his
She-
confidence. She does that.
She loves Dean more than she loves anybody. She loves Dean more than she loves Jada.
No.
Yeah, I think she does. Sometimes she kicks you in the face and stuff. She loves Dean.
Yeah, because that's what babies do, you know? It's kind of like Gaia. Gaia seems like she loves me more than Dean, but she loves Dean.
Better?
It's straight off.
It's just because
Oh, it's better? Okay. I cleaned it before I started to, but my finger might have touched. Yeah, I did touch it at the beginning when I wanted to see where the lens was.
I was excited. It's like,
You should have saw her yesterday, dude. She was very. I ate too much.
She cray cray.
lay down. Lay down.
Yeah, so Jada said the daughter did it. And Jada said when it's found out,
Cute.
she wants money from everybody. Wait, I want to see that. Wait, I want to see that. Hold on.
Eat ice. Yeah!
Yeah!
Is that cute?
Okay, now gotta
We
get
got it on
guy
camera.
out.
We got it on camera.
Gotta get a guy out.
She's been doing that for a while now, but I've never caught it on camera. They call it heist.
Cute.
I'm in. Jada call it heist for her.
Cute. Oh my god.
Oh my God, Dean, you just gonna take her with you guys.
She is,
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you,
Gaia-
my darling.
Gaia
Huh?
does the exact same thing with her dogs. Or
Uh-huh.
Jada comes over. So, come here.
Oh, so Gaia gives Jada back the same amount of love?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, so
Gaia-
it's even.
Gaia always looks at me like, I would never get love. It's like, of course you don't. But sure, I'll let you believe that, kid. Hi.
Yeah, she's so smart, Kathy.
Come on.
I know she'd be. We wanted to train her to like talk on those buttons. Hello, goodbye, which you know you can put bad word in there too, right? But Jada never bought the buttons.
It makes them too sentient.
They're expensive as fuck.
They are?
Yeah, they're like 100 and something. Like,
Oh, no.
for only a few. So
Oh no,
unless someone wants to pay for all of it, then sure. But
Oh my God, this dog.
you never get love, I know.
Oh Lord.
Pobrecita. Oh, tell me your woes. What happens?
Ask her what the grandpa did to her. It's always the
What
grandpa.
happened? Tell me all about it. The psycho power you have.
Oh my goodness. She's like this too with my friend Gary. Not to that degree, but she really likes him. She's got a few people that she likes really, really well, but the rest of the people is like meh.
I'm just unique, I guess.
Joe's gonna make the thighs, chicken thighs, where he broils it with the lemon on it. So the lemon, he's gonna go steal some lemon through the alley right now, And we're gonna make lemon herb thighs. I don't know what we're gonna eat with it. So Joe normally does the meat, and then I normally do the side dish. So whatever he tells me, if he says do some curry rice or do Mexican rice or do potatoes or do pasta, well, he don't like pasta. But whatever he tells me to make with it, that's what we're gonna make with it. And I always do a garden salad. So we cook for each other all the time. Only when it's my birthday, he will cook the entire meal for me, except the potato salad. I do potato salad than him. So I was showing you guys everything is heart today. This was from my cousin Megan. This is from my sister. From my brother-in-law, and I'm stealing Jada's necklace with the female thing here. And I think this was from my mom. My mom used to always give me all the gold. So that's what we're eating today. It's kind of sucky that I can't eat the Costco pizza anymore because that pizza is 700 calories. One slice of that pizza and my calories are done for the day. I only get 1,200 a day. Most I get a day is 1,300 because Chat GPT says I'm supposed to be between 1,250 and 1,350. I'm going with the chat. He can fry, he can only fry an egg. You know, when I met Joe, he already knew how to cook. Majority of the things he knows how to cook because he was living alone, so he had to know how to cook. Plus, he always tells the story that when he was younger and his older sister got married and moved out at age 16, the mom tasked the younger sister, who was 1 year younger than Joe, so she was 14. No, if the sister, no, it was Joe. How old was the sister when she moved out? 16? Joe, how old was Glenda when he moved out?
What happened?
How old was Glenda when she moved out and got married? Was she 16?
Linda?
Uh-huh. She had her first baby at 16, right?
I'm 16.
Most 16? So then you are, how much younger than she? 3 years younger than she? So you were 13? So Myrna was 12? Yeah, 12 and 13. The mom tell the 12-year-old, you're going to start doing the cooking. And Joe said she didn't know how to cook. So he says, I could do better than this. He always tell that story. They're probably watching in my bushes, because you know I don't F with that girl. They're probably watching in my bushes, and they're going, oh, she talked about me again. This is the kind of crap that I'm telling you guys about in that last video. I'm sick of it. I'm sick because this is a story that Joe has told over and over again, in front of her face, behind her face, side of her face. Joe has told this story where Joe said he can't cook. And so he took over the cooking. And he's learned how to do stew beef and stew chicken and rice and beans. He's not good at potato salad. Oh, Jada 1111. Jada 1111. 1111. I don't have the phone. Your calories are max with delicious apple fritter. It was so good. It hurt. I don't think I've ever tasted an apple fritter. I don't like sweet fritters. I like savory fritters, like conch fritters and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the name of Jada's song. The young man is still working on it. And we're still working on Joe's song. I think Jada has changed Joe's song so much that he's not knowing it anymore. I might have to change it back. We'll see. So that's what we are doing today. Yeah.
Little puppy.
I know, she's so adorable.
Let me show them what Jory brought you for Valentine's Day, Jada. Can you show me? I want to show them.
Huh?
Dean would gladly take Evie. Jory bought this for Jada for Valentine's Day.
You love
Is it all Kit Kat?
Oh my goodness.
I heard everybody saying, oh my God.
Oh, it's all little mini Kit Kats. Ooh, hide this from Joshua.
You want to go out, baby?
They should do a duet? Who? Oh, Joe and Jada. Oh. Jada, the viewers are saying you and Daddy should do a duet.
He's such a diva.
Huh?
He's such a diva.
Get
You, man.
you.
Take the baby with you.
See? Diva.
You better hide this, because you know I'll find this when you come back.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
The chocolate.
My chocolate. Jordan got me.
Oh,
He sure does. He sure does. He goes above and beyond for Jada all the time. The rest of us are crap.
That's it.
What is she gonna do? You better stop back in later and say hi again when you guys come back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know. I didn't bring that. She's in
Alright,
bed.
one second. I'm gonna use the bathroom and then we're good.
Yeah, Jory always goes all out for Jada. When Joe says, "Where's my Valentine's Day gift?" he pulled $6 from his pocket and gave Joe $6.
What?
Joe says, "Well, I'm shocked because you never have money."
I know.
Then Joe gonna talk about the 20 that you have and this 6 we're gonna put some gas in the car. I'm like, the hell with you? It's Valentine's Day. You better buy me a hot dog or something.
We can't move if we don't have no gas.
I'll walk. I was telling Joe the other day that I was telling him on camera, but I cut that piece out because it got long and boring.
Right.
And I said, I want a diamond ring for Valentine's Day, and it has to be 4% occlusal. Don't know what it means, but I heard it said about a diamond one time. He sure does, right, Carla? He sure does. Oh, so is Mikey traveling now?
I have no idea. That
He
man never
he going to
calls me.
Japan, right, for Valentine's?
He never calls me.
Huh? Tonight.
Tonight.
How do I know Mikey business and you don't know Mikey business? He's your own cousin.
He don't like me.
I get it. I got some cousins that don't like me either.
I lived with him for enough years. He's okay without me.
And well, I think Josh loves Jada too,
My whole
but
family loves
Jory
me.
is to the
More involved
umpteenth
keeping you
degree.
guys up to
I
date
got a
with
brother
it.
sometime I hear from him maybe like every 5 years or so.
Oh yeah.
Where, brother?
Mikey's more worried about updating Jada. With
You don't hear
stuff.
from him every
But when I
5
see him,
years.
like when
You saw him at a death. You're not gonna see him
But
again
before
till
that-
somebody die.
But before that, we never seen this. Like,
Joe, it's me they don't like.
Hmm?
Why don't you just confess? It's me they don't like.
That's true.
And that's because I don't shut my mouth. When I see shit, I say shit. I'm that person. I don't shut my mouth. And 2026, it's really, really bad. Next week, Tuesday the 17th is the year of the fire horse, Chinese New Year. I was born on the year of the fire horse. It's gonna, you guys will not be able to stand me this year. You just won't. I call it like it is. No hate, no shade. I just call things like they are. You know what I mean? Like if I see somebody getting married to somebody and I know that's not a match, I'll say, are you sure? Okay, you sure? All right then. I'm not going to stop it, but I'm going to ask, are you sure? Yeah, I'm going to be 60 this year, guys. I can't. The Lord didn't make me that way. No. No, I don't get involved in other people's business. But, and like I said, if somebody call and tell me their business, let's say it's not even a private thing. Oh, you know, my cousin so-and-so died. I don't run go blab that nowhere. I always feel like if people tell me something, it's a secret. Unless they tell me, oh, it's not a secret, it's public knowledge. I'm like, okay, then I could talk about it. But like with some of Joe's family members, they used to call only me. They never called Joe because Joe is hearing impaired, so that's a part of it, right? He had trouble hearing them, so on and so on, before we got hearing aids. Joe got his first pair of hearing aids back in, I think, 05, when we sold an old van that we had and we used that money to buy the first pair. Since then, Obama has provided I think this is his third pair now that came through Medi-Cal, Medicare, whatever it is, right? Good hearing aids. Blessing, it's a blessing. So they would call me. And I treated them well all the time. When you used to see Joe's sister come here, my family members would ask me, how you let that girl back in your house? All the trouble she's did for you throughout the years. And I'm like, yeah, I've forgiven her. She's cool right now, blah, blah, blah. And then she lied on me. I don't do well with people lying on me. I just don't. And then a year and a half later, when she tried to call back and make amends with Joe, and Joe says, you're going to have to apologize to Barbara because you lied on her, she told another lie. She changed a lie. She changed a lie completely. She can't keep up with what lies she told. And I don't like people to lie on me. I don't hate her. But I don't want people to lie on me. I'm not stopping Joe from talking to her either. That's Joe's business. Just don't come near me. We speaks the truth and shame the devil over ya all day long. Yeah, guys. So I'm working hard. I'm trying to put out videos. I don't know what to do for my other monetized channel, the one where I used to do reviews, and then I try to do vlogs, and then I try to do like health type things, like how to get rid of your acid reflux, how to this, how to that. Those videos have a lot of views, but they don't make a lot of money. Like the last video that I put up has 152 views. You know, people think I bought subscribers, right? A lot of people are spreading that gossip that I bought subscribers because when I put up a video, I don't get any views to match the percentage that I should be getting for the amount of subscribers that I have. They're, you know, whatever. I don't have money to waste on things like buy subscribers. You know what I'm with Daddy?
Oh.
Oh, you talking about Dina? I thought you were talking about baby.
Alright, I'm
You taking a little jacket with you?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
You guys have fun.
She's already out there.
Mm-hmm.
Going crazy.
She gone. Pull the door, Jay. Right, Carla, habitual liar. Yeah. So, what the hell was I saying now? Jada distracted me. They're going to Universals. They bought their pass again. Joshua didn't buy the pass. Joshua's like, hell no, I need money. I told them to put money together so we could buy a door. We need to buy a glass door. That glass door is 30 years old. The one side had broken before when the kids broke it. And we've never like changed out the whole frame and get a door that can close easy. And I'm tired of that door hurts my shoulder. Yeah, what were we saying? No, I think we already came off of Joe's people, right? Yeah, so they used to call me to talk to Joe, and I always gave accurate messages, translated whatever, and and then all of a sudden everybody like, oh, she's the enemy. She's enemy number one. Okay. Okay. Cali youths always on the move. Yeah. You know, we haven't had any kind of winter. I hear Kathy is sending me some rain next week, but we haven't had any kind of winter at all. Any kind of winter. So, anyways, that's what's going on. I like my little necklaces. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything. We're not even gonna make a cake today. I have made some powder bun, but this is how I did the powder bun, Kathy, to get less calories. So one of my powder bun is the one, if you put the chocolate chips in it, which I like, is 300 calories for one. And so when you divide it by 2, it's 150. So so normally when I make that batch, I get 4, right? So if I take one of the 4 and divide it by 2, it's 150. This time I divided it by 9 because I made it like a tray. 4 days next week. Okay, we're gonna get some of that. Kentucky has speaking of Kentucky, uno senator dead yet, Sharon? 4 more people in the bushes. Y'all senator I heard he had, Belize people said the flus. Sarita, don't get me. Sarita don't like to hear when it said the flus. So I hear said the man got the flu since February the 2nd, and he's still up there in the hopsicle. Is he dead yet? That's what I'm asking. Oh, I was telling you guys before why I don't like to come out of people bushes and talk, because I was in that one medium's channel 1 year ago, and he was talking a topic that I enjoyed. And then I said hello, or I gave my 2 cents in the topic. And I'm never argumentative. I'm always in agreement. You know, when I'm talking in people chat, I don't want to start a fight, right? And he cussed me out. Nothing was left. Happy Valentine's Day, D. He cussed me out, and he said I'm a effing troll, and I'm in his chat as a troll because who the hell is Bare Panty? They never see the R. They always say Bare Panty Show. And this, that, the third, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I don't like to talk under that name in people's channels, right? And so I'm like, first of all, you're being rude. Second of all, you need glasses because there's an R in there. Third of all, I have a whole check mark. You see any troll with a check mark? You guys know I fought hard for the 100,000 subscribers to get that check mark, right? And then he backed up and he apologized, but it was never the same. I never went back. So when I talked in that policeman's thing, he said bear panty and he goes, "Oh my God, forgive me." You know? So I went to Costco yesterday and I totally forgot to collect my Costco money. I went to pay the membership and totally forgot. But I was thrown off, right? So I talked to you and two others. That's it. See? See? So I was waiting in line and I had on one of my little bucket hats. And I think my hair was pinned back. And I asked the lady in front of me, I said, "Are you guys waiting in the line for membership, right?" Because the line looked confusing. It could have been the return line. And then she turned around and she goes, "Yes, sir." And so I wasn't offended because she said it so fast. I know she didn't have time to see that I was a girl or whatever, but I was not offended. And she goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I said, "No offense taken." I said, "You didn't even like look up. You just saw the little hat or whatever." I said, "You're good, you're good." And she was with her dad and he was an older white man and she looked older too, but you know, she could have just had a bad life. You know, I don't know. She might have been 42. Who knows? She looked 60. The old man looked 80. He might have been 60. So she says, "I'm living with a drill sergeant, you know, so," and I'm like, "Calm down, we're good, we're good. I'm not offended at all." And so they went up to the counter and the old man said, clear as day to the young girl behind the counter, he says, "I want to take my wife off of the membership because she's dead." I heard it, right? The girl says, "I'm so sorry. I can't take her off because she's the primary." Little girl didn't even hear what the man said or whatever, or didn't care. And he raised his voice at her and he yelled and he goes, "She's dead! What do you mean you can't take her off?" I said, "Oh shit. Things are about to pop off. Let me see where I'm going to run if he pulls out a pew pew," right? So the other guy at the counter said, "You don't have to raise your voice at her." And so she says, "Oh, I'm sorry." I don't think she heard him say dead, but I heard him say dead. And so she, typed in the thingy. And then he was still like hot, like wanted to continue. And the daughter was like, "Dad, Dad, Dad, calm down, calm down." So then they were done. They took a while, they were done. And then the guy walked off and she was the only one left there at the next drawer. So I'm like, okay, is it my turn? I'm like trying to make eye contact with her. And then she looked at me. I don't know that she nodded though, honestly, but she looked at me and I figured, oh, we have eye contact. It's my turn. So I stepped up to the counter and then she put her head down and I'm like, "Hi, before I could say I'm here to renew my," and I said a friendly hi, right? Like, "Hi, I'm here." I couldn't even say to here, but I wanted to say I'm here to renew my membership because I don't like renewing it with the cashiers, right? And so because the last time I renewed it with the cashier, they messed up and they only renewed me and Joe's and they renewed Jory and Jada and they're attached to me. And so I had to go back and pay that at membership. So I didn't want that nightmare again. So I went straight to membership. And so she stopped me rudely and she said, "Step back and wait for somebody to call you." I said, "Just because that white man yelled at you, you don't have to be rude to me," because that was very rude. And she closed her drawer and walked off or went on a break or something. And so then the guy called me over. He came back. He called me over and I was polite to him and I said, "I'm here to renew the membership and it's 4 of us." And he started to type in and then he said, he named all the names on the account. And I said, "Yes, that's correct." And then he just looked at the other girl next to her. There was another girl that came and opened her drawer and he handed like an iPad or something to her and he goes, "Can you take care of her?" I'm like, what is wrong? Because I will write up a report at Costco and drop it in the box, you know. They don't have the box no more. You have to write an email. But I used to put things in a box all the time. And so even the guy over at the eyewear, I wanted to ask a question. And this old lady was next in line and she says, "You can go ahead of me." And because I literally only wanted to ask a question. And I stepped up to him and I waited for him to finish with the other guy. And I said, "I only had a quick question." He goes, "She was next." I said, "She offered me to go next because I only have a question." And the question was, does Jada need to bring her prescription to buy contacts? And she did. And she took it and they still couldn't place the order because the doctor needed to sign something. But he was so rude too. So I complained about all of them. I complain about all that. I didn't give a F no more because I was in a good mood and they effed up my spirit. So I told the girl at the, because I'm friends with all of them at Costco. I know all of them. They've been there since 1909. Everybody who works at Costco gets fat. The food is too cheap and it's high in calorie. Everything at Costco is high in calorie. Even the cookie. The cookie is 700 calories. The only thing that was low in calorie was the churro, and it was even lower in calorie for me because I would buy one and me and Joshua would eat half of each. Oh, I bitched about all of them yesterday. I would, when the girl was like, "You okay? Your mama, you always so happy. Are you okay?" And I said, "They really spoiled my mood." And goes, I said, "That little girl at the counter there, the guy at the eyewear place, and the dude," and he goes, "Give me their names." She give me- Maybe not you, Carla. It is disappearing. It is disappearing. And then I met a lovely lady in the middle of it because I was vlogging. And so I sat down on some beautiful furniture they had. And I'm talking to you guys, man. And this lady came over and asked me about my camera. We sat down there and talked for like an hour. Like I knew this lady forever. We just I told her I did the cooking channel and she said, I don't really know how to bake well. And she goes, it's because people always have a secret. They have a secret ingredient. They have a secret method. They have a secret, something they don't want to share with you. And I go, girl, my mom used to cuss me out for telling all the secrets. For real, Misery Loves Company. My mom used to cuss me out for telling, because I would come back. My mom would say, girl, Babsy, let me tell you what I learned. And this, you're going to see that with the jam roll because I'm going to edit the jam roll video today. And she says, you know how you put the shortening for the pie dough? Put it half and half. Butter, half shortening because it gives the jam roll color. Blah, 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 blah. And I would come back and tell you guys right away the secret. She said, you go tell them bloody people too much thing. Don't give them mom a secret. The hot dog is 550 calories, I want to say. But that's the hot dog alone. It goes up to 700 and something calories if you drink the soda and if you refill it. So we don't drink the soda. We don't drink the soda. You eat it without the bun, without the top of the bun. What do you mean? So you just take off some of the bread? The hot dog is the thing that has all the calories. The bread only have about 150 to 200 calories. The hot dog have all the calories. You go look in the fridge. You know what? Them burger patty, 400 and something calories, I think, in the burger patty. When I make the burger here, I have to eat half for lunch and half for dinner. My Creole bun, one slice of the heavy bun is 260 calories. One slice of the other bun is 200, I think. And so I can't cut it thick and cut it in half. The half does something to my brain. I feel like I'm not getting enough. So I cut it super thin with that special knife. And the bun hold up, right? Super thin. When you hold it, you can see the sun through it. And so I get half the calories for the bun. Because I'm not going to stop eating my Belizean bun or my powder bun. I'm going to Walgreens. You're going to Walgreens, Carla. I want to show you guys something. I was doing a project. Carla, right before you go, I was doing a project and I made this. I made a tarot deck and it's out of all food. All this food I cooked. All this food I cooked. I want to try to sell it, but it's so expensive right now that I'm looking at people, even locally, people over by the shop that I used to have my business. I'm looking to see if they can print it for cheaper. I behave extra nice. I use my high-pitched voice. You use your white girl voice? No, you don't, Michelle. So I got to show you. So this is the back. Gary, help me. Gary, help me. God bless Gary. This is the back. I love the color that we picked. And I can't go through all the cards because Carla's leaving and it's not fair to go through all the cards. But it's all food related. Baguettes that I made. Why are they holding people messages? And you walk smiling because I got another. That's nothing for them to hide. Michelle, YouTube, they get crazy. Joe made me the scale. Joe made the scale from wood. This is the last picture that I took. It took me 3 months. It took me 3 months to cook all the food and shoot all the pictures under dire circumstances, meaning I had no money to buy the food. And I kept saying, if you want me to produce this product, the food, the money's gonna appear. This is a cake, a 4-tiered cake crumbling down to the ground. I know it's reversed because I'm using the phone. I want to find a pretty one. This, I put these on metal wires and Joe held it up on a stick. These are breadsticks. And then I erased the wires in Canva and then I put fire on the wires. Jory helped me, what do you call it? Photoshop some of these things too. Let me find another pretty one. Yeah, some of them I got from my book. I made cookies. Made cookies and I decorated them. Yeah. So me and Gary are trying to source these so we can sell them. Gary's gonna make his own deck too. Gary's gonna, because this is like, this stuff has blown up in TikTok. So you know I'm gonna get in there and sell. Look at one of Joe's little trucks. See? And Joe doing a rotisserie chicken. Yeah. Yeah, so right now they're super pricey though. They are $66 for me to buy. So I don't know how I would sell it back. But Gary said we might just have to sell it as a high-end thing because you could sell it on Etsy as a high-end thing. Joe is always exercising. He always work out. He's in the closet anorexic. All breadsticks. It's all food. Do a puzzle? Okay, Carla, we're gonna talk later. See this thing that I'm wearing? That thing right there, see? On the necklace? Yeah. I got some real pretty pictures. Oh, let me show you the 3 of Swords. I made that cake. I made the fake blood. I stabbed it up with the knife. Yeah. They're tarot cards. They're tarot cards. But I made them food related. Because there's a niche. They have like the original stuff and then people always buy other people creation because they want it to be unique. Right now, I'm the only one with this until it starts to sell, right? That's Joshua stealing all the cookies and I made them into swords. It took me 3 months. 3 months and I didn't say nothing to nobody. I didn't say nothing to nobody. I was like, I did a whole scene outside. A tea scene. And it's all stuff I made, see? I made that bread. And then, and I'm going to make some oracle ones too, maybe. We'll see. This is Joe walking away from what no longer serves him. We went to the nature center. This is Judgment. I'm a contestant on a show and Joshua's my judge. I'm telling you, this was a lot of work. It was a labor of love. But they came out really, really nice. And this is you being stabbed in the back. This is the first picture I took when I had the idea. And I called Gary and I go, you think I should do this? And he goes, oh my God, Barbara, do it, do it, do it. So when I got back from Belize, I was working hard on it. Temperance. Yeah. So, and I don't know how people feel about tarot cards. I don't feel no type of way because we as Belizeans, we do a lot of stuff that's not on the dark side, but kind of skirting with the dark side. Put people's name in the freezer. Put people's name in your shoes. Turn up the broom. Okay. Every time I see the 10 of Cups, it always has a rainbow in the picture, so I did jello. Jello, 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 jello. Yeah, so I am actively trying to find out another way that I can get them made. This is the first deck. And a friend bought it for me. I finished my deck and couldn't even buy my own deck. A friend bought it for me. And this one I messed up. I didn't take the picture all the way to the edge. So I already corrected it in the graphics. And when I buy another deck, it'll come out nice. Carla said something about do a puzzle. Okay. I like that. Maybe I could sell a puzzle with the food, huh? Yeah, so that's just some of them. And look at Wednesday. Ah, I dropped it. Hold on, let me get it before Evie eats it. Evie girl, you wanna eat my card? You wanna eat my card? That's Wednesday, the other puppy that we lost in 2024. And then look at the strength card. I love this card. Strength. You have to have strength to knead dough. And I found that out when I started to suffer the shoulder pain. I stopped watching those commercials because those are what was giving me the shoulder pain. Oh, you want to see Joe? Joe has a roll in it. Oh, I almost didn't show. Joe has a roll in it. Look. Look how the coconut water, the splash out of the coconut. So how we took this picture, Joe was holding a fake pumpkin in his hand and Jory photoshopped the coconut in there. I made this. I made the paper boat. I'm using a placemat, a food placemat. Like if it's water, I put sea salt for the foam on the water. And the boat's gliding in the water. And then this is for the lovers. For today, for Valentine's Day. The lovers. Yeah. Why YouTube keep holding people message? But you make needing those seem easy. I don't understand. Why? Why would YouTube hold that comment? You make needing those seem easy. What the hell is going on with YouTube? Yeah, so, and this is the back. This is the back. So, I know some people have asked me, you know, if I can make decks for them, but no. I just wanted to do that for me and try to sell it. I designed, and Gary helped me design. I put all the stuff and then Gary moved things around. God has really blessed me with Gary, I'm telling you. Names in your shoes. So you could control the person. Like if you're working on a job and your boss is a witch with a capital B, write the name and put it in your shoe. See the shoe I'm wearing today? Write the name on a piece of paper and put it in your shoe and walk on it all day. And then you control the situation. Joe, shut up. Joe over there. Joe over there laughing. Joe, remember that time when I made your boss get his toe cut off?
Yes, baby.
Okay. All right. Ask Joe about me. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. My ancestors left me with everything I needed. My mom was born with a whole caul over her face. Okay? A whole caul. Ask Joe about his bosses. Ask Joe about one lost a big toe, one got moved to Alpharetta, Georgia, and one got arrested by the feds for selling the stuff out of there and they thought he was making bombs. Ask Joe. Joe come home that day. I think Joe didn't believe me when I was like, watch me. And Joe come and he goes, stop. Whatever you're doing, stop. Stop. You're going to unalive them. Stop. They were messing with my man. And he needed that job. I don't do them things no more, though. I'm just giving you an example of what Belizeans will do. You know, and say, oh my God, that's the devil. Okay, you play regular playing card. You play spades, don't you? You play pitty pat, don't you? Okay, I sees you. Yeah, so I want to make these for sale, though. I'm always looking to jump into other niches and see what's selling because I always need to have a different stream of income open because this YouTube channel itself doesn't make enough money to keep us going. So at 60, ain't nobody gonna hire me. You know what I mean? It's like, what are they gonna hire me to do? Take care of old people? The hell? I like my bag. I wanted to do the calendar, but the trouble that I run into, Lucy, is the same trouble that I ran into with this. Because when I was doing this, Gary kept saying, it's cheap, it's cheap. But Gary has a game, a card game that he made up. But his card game only have about 30 cards. And so his was cheap. This has 78. A full deck have to have 78. So it wasn't cheap for me. And he was shocked when I told him $66. It's like $42 for the cards themselves. It's another $18 for something else. What was the 18 for? God, I don't remember. The box was $16. The cards, okay, let me go back. The cards themselves, I can buy them where they come shrink wrapped. And that's $28 I would pay for them. and I could sell them that way. And a lot of readers will buy them that way because they have pretty tins that they buy to put their cards in. When I added the box to the mixture, because I don't have no tins, I wanted a box. When I added the box to the mixture, it took it up by $16, and then the shipping was another like $15 because it came all the way from China. And so that's the same problem I run into with the calendar. I can take the food pictures and I can make the calendar, but when it's time to get it printed, that's why a couple of years ago I sold a digital calendar. When it's time to get it printed, my God, today the price gone up to like $50. Who gonna pay that for a calendar? You know what I mean? Bye, Sharon. Thanks for coming in, my love. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so it's rough. It's hard out here for a pimp. The printing is the part, and I get it because I used to be in the printing game, right? We used to print plastic bottles, and I know how laborious it is, and I know it takes Joe 3 to 8 hours to set up the machine for one set of job to do, and I know that when he has to do another bottle, it might be the same size bottle, but he still has to do another setup for it that would maybe take him an hour, and so I know that it takes a lot, but these people, I guess that's all they do all day is make cards. So, but $28 for the deck itself was not bad. It's when you have to have a box for it. And then the shipping. And I guess if you buy more, you pay less too, but I don't have no money to buy more. Gary's like, we just gonna have to sell your stuff as a novelty and sell it for high. Sell it on Etsy for high. People who are into the food niche thing is gonna buy it. We'll see. We'll see. But I had to sit down and study each of those cards to know what they mean, the significance, and then pose my pictures like, okay, I want to do this. And thank God for Joe and Joshua. Mostly Joe and Joshua. Evie's in one of them. Oh my God, let me find the one with Evie. Evie's in several of them, but Evie's in one specific one. Okay, Simply Smarter, please do. Another friend of mine that I grew up with, you know what? She sent me something. Oh my God, she sent me something, but I think I didn't look into it because she said they would do it digitally. I'm like, I need it printed. Look at the moon. This there's a guy named Sam that used to watch me all the time. I don't know if he watches anymore. He sent me those things 15 years ago. I used everything that I had in this house to do it because I said if it was meant to be, look at the sun. I said if it was meant to be, then I'm going to have the tools. That's an ice pick. This is when we first got Evie. I took this picture for one of my books, for my cake book. Because some of the pictures I reuse, right? So I first got Evie. She was 9 weeks old, and we were like tempting her with that cake. And then, why is it upside down? And then this is Kalaloo. Carla would love this. Kalaloo from the backyard. Oh, it's shiny. And I just tied it on a rope and took the picture of the Kalaloo. Yes, Simply Smarter. Send me something, girls. See if I could get it. Look at Evie. Look at Evie. I'm stepping off of a box, like stepping into my future. There's a picnic basket behind me, and Evie is waiting patiently on whatever I have in my hand. And thank God we taught her to say, wait, wait, wait. She understands what wait is. Yeah, that's my sweet Evie. I had to make a lot of breads. Look at all this food. Look at all this food. Girl, this thing wasn't cheap. Look at the elote. It wasn't cheap. Jory's in it too. Jory's in it too. But I love that Joe made me that scale for it, you know? I think that's all the one with Evie. I'm checking to see if Evie come. Evie is in there twice. No, she's in there thrice. She's in there thrice. That's when the pumpkin was done. Look how big she got now. Evita. Joe, you ready to go, baby? I made that cookie. I made that gingerbread cookie. I tried to make everything that was in it. This is my own fireplace. Did the magic. Yeah. Oh. Fruit kebabs. I am so proud of this. Honestly, I'm as proud of this as my books because I think I have an eye for photography. And when I revealed this to some of my family, they said, you should go into food photography. But food photography is a big, like, It's a very competitive industry, and there's a lot that I don't know about taking food pictures. Like for instance, when people take food pictures, they don't use ice cream for ice cream. They use cauliflower or mashed potato, and I use ice cream, and I just shoot as fast as I can. I use real ice cream for ice cream. I don't use fake stuff. Sometimes I'll take a picture where some of the stuff is not cooked all the way. It came out nice, huh, Hazel? Thank you, guys. I think I have an eye for food pictures because sometimes I go there and I come back and Joshua said, Mommy, you take that? Oh my God, that came out so beautiful. And just recreate with what I have, you know? Recreate with what I have. So we'll see. It's just another product I wanted to add to my product line, guys. Because, you know, you guys have already bought all my books. And if this is not your thing, that's okay. But if you know somebody where it is their thing, tell them. Tell somebody. So I'll find a way to get it printed for a little bit cheaper. Or I might just have to sell it without the box. Just sell it, just shrink wrapped. You know, without the box. Yes, my darling Hazel. Yeah, Joe probably said, which hell did it take the scale so long? We supposed to go to Costco. We supposed to go to Costco. She's sitting over there talking. Celebrate with instant cash sent straight to your wallet. No, Joe still wait for his money. Hi, Karen. Yeah, I made the jacket. I made the jacket and the pants that I'm wearing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's been sometimes when you don't see me, if you don't see me, don't automatically assume that I'm sick, because if I am sick, I'm gonna go live and tell you I'm sick, or I'm gonna have Joe go live or somebody going live and tell you I'm sick, right? So you don't fret. But sometimes I'm just behind the scenes creating. I'm my best self when I'm creating. I have something to wake up for. I have something exciting to look forward to. I wake up with, I bounce in my step. And when I'm done creating, then there's a letdown where I'm like, I go through like a little depression. I'm like, I have no more pictures to take. What am I gonna do? You know what I mean? So, but doing this game of social media, you honestly have to open a stream of income everywhere, because one will dry up when another one will open. You know, the thing with the AI, I'm not gonna get the money out of that guy. They ripped me off of that thing. I honestly believe they did. They didn't pay me for that 51 hours yet. They have 300 hours sitting there, and I'm not uploading anything more there. If they sell it, they sell it. They don't, they don't. And at some point, I will rescind all my licenses with them. Joe, Pamela said, I look so pretty. They hope you to carry me out for a nice date.
Yes, baby.
Yes, baby. Let me see what you have on. Come here, make us see what you have on.
Say what?
This is the fight me and Joe have night and day. Joe, come let me see what you wear. You coming?
Let's come. What's to say what?
I want to see what you wear. Underneath, the pants. Let us wear pants you wear. Okay. You look cute. You look cute. I thought you still had on an old baggy sweatpants. You look nice. We going out on a date, baby?
Yeah.
Where we going to Ross? I don't want to go to Ross.
Hey. Huh? Got McDonald's.
Oh my God. You don't love me. Ever since we came from Belize, I came here when I was 15. We went to Florida first. We never liked McDonald's. We liked Burger King, but not McDonald's. And then in my mom's old age, she started to buy that Egg McMuffin bull crap. And when she came down with cancer, the nurse, the cancer nurse, the oncology nurse, told her, stop eating McDonald's, especially the fries. It's been known to cause cancer. I said, allegedly, me no know nothing. McDonald's, me no know nothing. That's what the nurse told my mom. And she stopped, but she only had 3 more years. Bright red shirt. No, I like to see Joe in a pink shirt, like a light pink shirt. I feel like he looks pretty with a black tie, black pants and stuff. But, he likes his little t-shirt, so that's what he's wearing today. But he had on some big, old, ugly sweats that need to go in the trash. I think he has a rope going through it to tie the thing together. You know my little off-the-shoulder shirts I make? I'm trying to see how I can make one where the neck would be a little bit open And then instead of elastic going through it, maybe I could pull a string and tie it. Trying to see. Trying to see. I don't know if that's a possibility. I'm always trying to design new things upon what I already know. You know what I mean? And see, I'm wearing the one earring because remember I lost it? I lost the other one, so I'm mismatched, but who cares? That's the mood I'm in today. All right, guys. I had a lovely time with you guys over here today. I'm going to set this phone to charge for a few minutes, and then we're going to head out to Costco to get my $50. And then I'm going to stop at Walmart to pick up my Dole pineapple juice to come home and mix my kombucha. That's on the agenda for today. Mix the kombucha. Joe can cook his chicken. And I can figure what we're going to eat with the chicken. And I made jam roll. I have jam roll. And I have pota bun. We don't need any more sweets in here. Let me see what's being held for review again. YouTube is on crack today. Kathy says my stepdad loved his rope belt. See, why is everything being held for review? I didn't do nothing new to my channel. It was nice seeing you guys too. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. Stay safe today. Pray with me as a group. Guys, whenever this lady crosses your mind, I'm going to ask you guys to pray with me that she's still alive, that she's being cared for, and that she will be found alive and well. I feel like even if that happens, she might not have long after because of the trauma that they've put her through. But I pray to God that she's alive. I pray to God that she's alive. They might have her over the border already. Who knows? But I really feel, thanks, Karen, my darling, you too. I really feel like she's right there in that vicinity. And when they were saying that, oh, they arrested people yesterday and there was somebody unalive themselves, and I'm like, that's not her. She would have been stinking already. 2 weeks already tomorrow? Okay, thank you, Michelle. So you guys are doing it. Every time it crosses your mind, because it might be the same time I'm praying. It might be the same time, Carla's praying or Kathy's praying, and when two or more are gathered in his name, right? So I really and truly want them to find this. I don't know why I'm so invested in this. I want them to find her alive and well and find who did this, It's a sin what they did to this lady. She lived her entire life. She was a widow at like 46 and lived her entire life to have this happen to her in her old age. This is not fair. And then Joe's like, I almost pray that it is a family member that has her, because if it's a stranger, they might be, you know what, to her. I'm like, oh God, no, don't put that thought in my brain, Joe. You guys enjoy your Valentines. We're not going to be doing anything special. Joe and I, we're each other's Valentines all day long. As long as we're nice to each other and kind to each other, that's enough for me. We're going to cook that chicken later. Right now, we're going to go to Costco. Get my money. All right? Bye, guys. Yay.